This is gonna be great. Hello, I'm Chris Worthington, and this is Artificial Intelligence versus Harry Potter. Now I have here a stack of cards with character names on the front and descriptors of those characters as they appear in the source material on the back. And what we're going to do is take the written descriptors and feed them into a software named Dall-E 2, a website that takes whatever text you give it before spitting out several visual representations of that same text. There's much more to it than that, but we're not here for that. We're here to ruin our childhoods, so let's go. Alright, let's begin with Mr. Titular himself, Harry Potter. He is described in the books as being but a little baby. No, we're not doing baby Potter, we're doing regular Potter. He's described in the books as having untidy jet black hair, almond-shaped green eyes, small and skinny with a thin face and knobbly knees, round-rimmed glasses, and of course the lightning bolt-shaped scar on his forehead. And the fandom wiki said, great skin and never suffered from zits. I don't remember reading that in the books, but must be nice. Alright, so let's go to Dall-E 2 and see if we can put in these descriptors and see if it can give us anything resembling the Harry Potter we know and love. Alright, we have untidy. I can't stop watching. I can't type when you're watching me. Untidy jet black hair. Let's hold off on the lightning bolt shaped scar. I feel like that gives away the game a little bit too easily. But we've got to say great skin with no zits. Just no blemishes to behold. And let's see if Dall-E 2 can give us what we're looking for. Okay, this is an interesting selection of very sad boys who definitely all live in a cupboard under a stair somewhere. We love this guy. He's just a little freaky dude. We love a little freaky dude. He's smiling, but he's not happy. He's cupping his fists. He's angry that we have brought him into this world, and I can't say I disagree with him. Let's hone in a little bit. I don't know if I want to give away the lightning bolt-shaped scar yet, but let's add in wizard robes. These are the gremlins we are looking for. This is Dwight Schrute, first day at Hogwarts. Alright, I feel like we're circling the drain here. Let's go all in with lightning bolt-shaped scar. Okay, this is like the kid who goes to the Harry Potter concert wearing Harry Potter's merch. You don't want to be that kid. Ooh, he is so angry at Dexter in his laboratory. This is Harry if you bullied the Dursleys back. Thank you, Harry Potter. Thank you, Dall-E. We're done with that nightmare. Let's move on to the next. We have a Ronald Weasley, who is, of course, the Weasel friend. He has fiery red hair, a freckled complexion. His ears turn red when he's embarrassed. He has blue eyes, a long nose, and he's tall and lanky. Let's see what monster we can forge. Oh no, we are photorealistic. No, this is not what I wanted at all. No. Fins. Why? This is a mugshot of an 80-year-old from 1920 who stuck up several banks. Let's add a little descriptor here to move away from the realism. Let's say Ron Weasley is a children's book character. Okay, this is just a Legend of Zelda character who steals all your rupees. I don't think Ron Weasley is the physically descriptive character that we really want here. Let's move away from the humanoids and move towards the reptile folk. So if you go to your barber and tell him to give you the Voldemort, this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to get waxy reptilian skin, blank white complexion, red bloodshot eyes, cat-shaped pupils, a skeleton thin body, snake-like slits for nostrils. Beautiful word. Spider-like fingers. No hair, no lips. Yes, service. Let's go. Okay. This is great, because not only is it absolutely Lord Voldemort, but it's Lord Voldemort's Photography 101 final project, where he has moved into his macro photography era. Oh boy. See, this is great, because it includes his snake. It looks like his snake is also his finger, but that's fine. We're not going to judge when there's so many other things to judge. This is very timid, cat-like, very playful Lord Voldemort. I think he's just excited to show off his nails, and I think that's great. And I think his eyes peering between, it's romantic and moody, and I'm proud of him. Next up, everyone's favorite Dumbledore. He's tall and thin. He has silver hair and a beard, which is long enough to tuck into his belt, which I love as a description. Long, crooked nose that seems like it's been broken several times. Long, skillful fingers like he plays piano. Brilliant blue eyes. He wore half-moon spectacles with flowy, colorful robes and a scar above his left knee in the shape of the velvet of the London Underground. My handwriting is atrocious. Although, can you imagine having little Lou Reed sitting on your lap like, what do you want for Christmas, little boy? Heroin. I'm waiting for the man is about Santa Claus. It's not about Santa Claus. Alright, so Dumbledore. Oh god. Oh man, do we just get these squares? Because I know this man's face is at least half as wild as this guy here. Where to begin? This is Odin Dumbledore, headmaster of Valhalla. Now we didn't get any scar above the knee action, so let's go back and really hammer home scar above his left knee. Come on, weird knee. Okay, a little bit more wizard casual here. I like the funkiness of the hands. The AI never gets the hands quite right. Like we had the Voldemort's snake fingers that were supposed to be spider fingers. Ren Fair Dumbledore. This Dumbledore teaches math at the local community college. Now this one's interesting because we specified that there was a map above the left knee and the computer said, okay, this is what you mean. I like the color in this one. I think my favorite one is still a little bluey here. It's the flavorful Cheeto dust eyebrows. Dumbledore, you're Dumbledone. Who's next? We have. Let's go to another visually striking wizard, Mr. Alistair Mad-Eye Moody. I'm excited about this one because his own name references his distinct visual style, right? With his magical eyeball. Alright, the books described Mad-Eye Moody as such. He had a face that looked as though it was roughly carved from wood and was covered with scars. A chunk of his nose is missing, dark gray grizzled hair, an old wooden leg with a claw foot like a bathtub. We've been given a gift, my friends. One small dark eye and one vivid electric blue eye in the other socket. I can't wait. Okay, so we put all of that into Dall-E. Let's see what we get. Mad-Eye Moody. Okay. We're moving into weird wizard territory. This is like Gumby's secret nemesis. You watch 100 episodes of Gumby before realizing this man is in the background of every episode. This one looks like an old folk tale you tell your children to stay away from the dumpster behind CVS. Because you'll find this man there. This is an interesting take. I like the eye, I like the nose, I like it that he is carved from wood. Would you let him teach your children? If he's qualified. I have a new favorite. It's this one because he's peeking down. He knows exactly what he's about, and he's looking into my soul. He can teach my children. Next! Alright, next up we have Minerva McGonagall. Beloved professor of transfiguration, of course, but she's described in the books physically as being tall, severe looking, sprightly for a 70-year-old woman. She had black hair that was frequently combed back and in a tight bun. She had a prim expression with thin lips when she was angry, and square spectacles that matched the markings of her silver tabby cat form. Do you think the AI is going to know what a cat form is? Professor McGonagall, what are we going to do with you? I love this actually. I don't love that's clearly a real person's photograph, but I do love the eyes make it very clear that this woman harbors a deep cat secret, and that cat harbors a deep person secret. And together, you had better not be late for class. This Professor McGonagall does not need to be in a cat form to tear up your couch. She'll just do it. I'm not entirely satisfied with McGonagall here, to be honest. Let's specify that she is a witch. Okay, this is perfect. Instead of giving us 100% more witch, they turned up the cat girl knob. We've gone full Professor Cat. And that's fine. That's great even. I think every day should be a strange adventure, because every day is. Moving on. Next up, we have Professor Remus Lupin, Year 3 Professor of Defense Against the Dark Arts. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about what he looks like. Pale face with premature age lines, light brown hair which grayed early in his 30s. His clothing was usually shabby and patched up. He had a thin mustache with tall stature, but in werewolf form, spoiler alert, is also a werewolf. And generate! The thing is, these are all guys who definitely teach at a magic school. I just don't think it's the same kind of whimsical magic we're talking about here. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing board on Remus here. So first things first, he's a werewolf, but also he has tenure. So Professor Werewolf with a short snout, gray fur, and it's been a while since I've read the book, but I'm pretty sure he had best friends. Okay, let's go! You know, I could get mad, but we asked for a werewolf who teaches and has best friends, and it looks like we got exactly what we asked for. I wish I had a friendship like theirs, instead of this. Okay, Lupin, you're out. All right, who's next? Let's go with Hermione Granger. Bright brown eyes, bushy brown hair, large front teeth, cleans up well at the Yule Ball. J.K. Rowling has spent more time on Twitter than fleshing out the description of one of her main characters. We're not gonna get anything with that. So let's go with young female student, children's book character, holding books. Okay, here's some little Hermiones. I buy that. That's a Hermione. That's a Hermione. That's a 90s Hermione. I feel like she's gonna sell me a sports drink, but that's Hermione. And that's Hermione. Yeah, okay. Next up, Neville Longbottom. I'm excited about this because, unfortunately, like Hermione, he doesn't have a particularly distinct physical appearance, but I really wanted to see if we can incorporate Longbottom into the physical description. So we're going to do exactly that. Just going off what we have, a short male student with a round face, chubby frame, and blonde hair. That's clearly not enough, so we're going to stipulate that he must indeed have a long bottom. Is this the hero we're looking for? Now this kid I can buy, but it looks like he's trying to ape Harry's style with the glasses. He sees that as working for Harry, he's trying to try something out for himself. Not really working, because he did get the Dall-E melting glasses, which is unfortunate. You know what is beheading a large snake with a legendary sword? Spoiler alert. It looks like this request may not follow our content policy. Look at these small animals. No. What is it? Is it the beheading of a large snake with a legendary sword? Is the hard red line over a Dall-E? Okay, fine. Defeating a large snake with a legendary sword. If St. Michael can do it. Yes! Oh, the gold. See, Dall-E will give you gold, you just have to ask for it. Look at this, look at this. This is a large snake about to be beheaded by a legendary child. That's excellent. I'm not sure what to think about the worm snake. There's clearly some segmentation going on here. Got a little bit of a leg. I love that he has a katana, and there's a castle, there's Hogwarts behind him. So, this one passes. I don't really know what to say about this one, other than it fills me with tremendous unease. I don't want to perceive this. Now this legendary boy right here. This is the hero of Hogwarts. This is a young man who's about to behead a snake with a legendary sword. This looks like the medieval tapestry that goes up in the halls of Hogwarts after the big final battle. Just so everyone remembers how it really went down. Okay, so Neville, we turn Neville around. We turn Neville around. Get out of here. We can't talk about Harry Potter characters without talking about Severus Snape. Well, Snape is a funny looking guy. He's nothing wrong with Snape's body. I'm sorry, Snape. He's got a thin body, sallow skin, large hooked nose, yellow uneven teeth, shoulder-length greasy black hair, curling lips, and dark penetrating eyes that resembled tunnels. Okay, so let's put all that in, see if we can conjure a Snape. Eyes that resemble tunnels. This is gonna be great. Oh my, Snape, no! Oh my poor beautiful Snape. Alan Rickman, what has happened to you? Are you up to something? This is great. Look at his potions briefcase. This one's art. This one moves me. So this is Snape after he's had a Joker incident in the potions lab. I don't think anything more needs to be said about that. I feel like the first three really nail the essence of Snape. If you put all three together, you would have one correct Snape. Number 4, he's smiling. It appears that he has a little pacifier. He's having a good time. I'm not here to yuck his yum, but he cannot teach around these children. So I like these, and I feel like these are all Snape adjacent, but there's one distinctive feature of Snape in the films that's missing here. That's his swishing black cloak. Is this your Half-Blood Prince? Is this your Alan Rickman? You loved her. After all this time? Always. And I think that caps off our terrible, terrible journey into AI versus Harry Potter. What did we learn today? I learned that Dall-E 2 is a well of nightmares, and I hope that we long drink from it. Alright, I've been Chris Worthington. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Always.